Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. Jane Fonda has never been a friend to the United States. Let's be honest about that. But her latest stance is absolutely ridiculous. Folks, before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Okay, so we're used to Hollywood celebrity types saying outlandish and crazy things, right? Especially the progressive left. Well, Jane Fonda is about as progressive as they come. She believes that there is one group of people that is responsible for climate change. Now, I'm not going to get into the merits of climate change here, whatever you think of it, and I think of it, and this one or that one thinks of it. It's irrelevant to this particular topic. She says climate change is a super real threat, and it's destroying communities of color in particular. And she pins the blame on white men, not white people, white men. Because if she said white people, she'd have to include herself and her luxurious lifestyle in that. Because I'm sure Jane Fonda doesn't use any fossil fuels, right, in her mansions. But I found it really interesting. She gave this interview at the Cannes Film Festival. And she basically said that not only are white people, white men, responsible for climate change and subsequently for destroying communities of color and marginalized communities through climate change, but that those responsible, presumably in this case white men, should be arrested and jailed. Now you think about that. White men should be arrested and jailed. Jane Fonda's been married, I believe, 4 times, and I believe each husband was a white male. I digress. It's ridiculous. It is lunacy on steroids. And it's not the first time she said it, actually. Earlier this year, she made a similar argument on the Kelly Clarkson show. And when asked, basically to describe, what she was talking about, she really couldn't, except by giving platitudes and more ridiculousness and more talk about who's, marginalized and who's oppressed and all this stuff. What Jane doesn't actually talk about, and I find rather interesting, is that the greatest polluter in all of the world is China. And I mean by miles. It's not even close. The United States is actually one of the cleanest countries in the world. China is the heaviest polluter by far. You know who else is at the top of that list? India. You know why Jane Fonda didn't mention either one of those countries? Can't blame white men for it. Neither country is run by white men. Neither has a majority white male population. Can't blame them for it. But they're 2 of the biggest polluters on the earth. Can't make any points with that. You can't score any points with that, Jane. So, take it for what it's worth. We don't have video of this interview. It was a written interview in Deadline. But just absurd. Just absurd. More Hollywood stupidity from somebody who, in my opinion, she wants to talk about putting people in jail, arresting and imprisoning. Jane Fonda should have been arrested and imprisoned for treason in the 1970s when she, in my opinion, provided aid and comfort to the enemy in Vietnam. That's who should be arrested and jailed. She's pretentious. She's elitist. She absolutely believes she's better than you in every conceivable way. She's always been insufferable, and that continues. It's amazing how somebody can get through their entire life with as much hate in their heart as Jane Fonda does. And in any other country in the world, had somebody done what Jane Fonda has done to this country, they wouldn't have a career. Never mind have a celebrated career, still producing movies, having people go to these movies. And a lot of people will say, but I don't support her, but it was a funny movie. You got to stop. You got to stop. You got to take one movie off your list. Stand for something. Stand for something. If you can't miss 80 for Brady because of Jane Fonda, then you lose your right to complain about what these people say. As long as you keep putting dollars in their pockets, you lose your right to complain about it. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for watching. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.